everything been going? What has it been like to be renewed for a new season? How's everything?
Okay. Okay, I'm going to start with the how does it feel like to be renewed for a new season? It feels incredible to be renewed for a new season. And also on the back of everything that's happening in the world, feel like an intense amount of gratitude to be working on a show that I believe in, to be working with incredible people. There's just so many beautiful things. I'd be a fool not to be grateful. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. How has it been? It's been it's been just an incredible experience. Like there've been challenges, right? Because it's a new world that we're living in. We're navigating the likes of COVID, and we are trying to stay connected, and we're trying to stay connected to each other as we have the PPE and we have the protocols and all of these different things. But it's finding a new normal, and I think that we've done a really great job of finding and cultivating a new normal, which I'm grateful for. And the narrative of the show, the plot of the show has expanded and deepened in a way that I think will be really refreshing and powerful. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to get this next season out into the world.
Yeah, have you received a lot of feedback from your fans going into season 2 as to what they want to see from your character?
Yo, everything from my fans, get out of here. I'll say this. What I'll say is this. No, what I will say is this. I will say this. That everybody is like, yo, what's up with this triangle though? What is up with this triangle?
Yes.
And I gotta tell you that it gets so complex. It gets so rich and varied. I think it's going to take the audience on a wild ride. So I'm really excited for everyone to see what happens with that. I'm really happy for everyone to see on a personal level with Simon specifically. I'm really happy for them to get to know Simon more, to get a window into his life and who he is, what his ups and downs are outside of his father, and seeing him like grow more as a human being on the show with the device of the music that we have. Yeah, and lastly, the audience can expect some really dope music numbers. Like we have been cooking up some really great stuff. I'm really excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for it to get out there.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch. Now, one on a serious note, looking at how TV has played out and movies have played out in the last couple days, or not days, but last couple of years, fans are able to see more interracial love. And that's something that back in the day wasn't really a topic of conversation. So why do you think it's important for that to be a big component of this show?
I mean, I think that it's important. We're talking specifically about interracial love. I think it's important because it helps to demystify this idea of loving someone other than what you know. And I think that any narrative that that shows love in a myriad of ways is really, really, really helpful. I think we need more narratives like that. I think we need more narratives that encompass all of the gray areas. I think that's very important. Also, I think with this season, what we're going to find specifically with interracial relationships is, we're going to dive into them a little bit and look at some of the layers that come along with them. And I think that it's important and it's rich. And using the tool of this music that we have in Zoey, I think we're in a unique position to have some conversations that people are already have had for a long time, but have them in a way that has a lot of joy and a lot of heart in the way that only we can do with our device.
Absolutely. I absolutely love that. Now, were you guys filming during COVID?
Oh yeah, we're filming now. We've been were we? Are we? Yes, we've been filming. We've been filming for the past few months, and we'll be filming into whenever this comes out, we will be filming. So
Yeah.
We are actively working on this. It's been like, once again, it's a unique situation that we're in,
Hmm.
that we've all chosen to be in, because um, the world is tumultuous right now. There's a lot, and there's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of pain. But I think that we have this like vestige of light in Zoe's, right? I think we found that when Zoe's came out, because Zoe's happened to come out as COVID was dropping, as everyone went into pandemic, and it
Yeah.
happened to be such a beacon of light for so many people.
Hmm.
And specifically with the fact that the world is still in the space that we're in, and Zoe's is going to drop in January. We're have an opportunity to be that light once again.
Yeah.
I think that the fans, as you said, uh, have been excited and looking forward to this light being brought into their homes. And I
Mhm.
think I'm happy to be a part of that.
Now, will COVID take any part in the storyline? I know we've seen some shows that are coming out now where, of course, it's like the elephant in the room. Like, is it going to be addressed at all?
No. So like in this season of Zoe's, what we decided to do, what Austin, our showrunner, decided to do was to keep Zoe's a place um, where COVID is not a part of the reality.
Nice.
Where so it still maintains this bubble of safety, this
Mhm.
bubble of escape for everyone,
Mhm.
and almost in a way, this place that everyone. It's interesting because we're in this liminal space with COVID,
Mhm.
where we all remember what life was like before,
Right.
and we're wondering what life will be after. And so Zoe's is like the echo of what life was before. And I think that because we've chosen to do things this way, it represents, an aspirational place that we all want to get back to. So I
Mhm.
think it holds both of those spaces in everyone's home. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because it does at times get overwhelming to see,
Oh.
the story being told over and over again of what
Hmm.
we're going through. And you personally, how have you been able to just, get through it, make way? What are some of the things that you've been doing to just, stay in a space of like not worrying or not being fearful of what could happen?
I mean, here's the thing. The truth is, um, to say that I haven't been in that space would be a lie, right? Because I have been in that space. I navigate that space on a frequent basis. I happen to be in Vancouver shooting this right now. So a lot of my loved ones are in the States.
Mhm.
And I feel grateful to not be in the States, but I also have this pang in my gut because my loved ones, my family, my girlfriend, a lot of my friends are in the States.
Yeah.
And I want them to be okay, you know?
Mhm.
But the ways that I've been serving my own health uh, is by focusing on what I can control,
Yeah.
focusing on my day in and day out. Um, I have a routine that I do in the morning. I've also been reacquainting myself with my relationship with my body, and a lot of times when I work out or whatever, my relationship with my body hasn't been the most healthy relationship for a
Mhm.
long time. So redefining that, um, taking the time to uh, work out and spend time with myself and challenge my capability, um, meditate,
Mhm.
writing, being creative outside of the show. I
Yeah.
think it's important that I have a kind of a breadth of things that I'm doing, and also, um, most importantly, staying in touch with the people I love in the ways that I can.
Yeah.
I find that it's, you know, at least for me, it can feel very, very, even though I'm working, even though that I'm with my friends here, even though we're working on the show that I really care about and love, um, I can still feel alone at
Mhm.
times.
Yeah.
Um, and in the ways that I can, reaching out to my family, sending gifts when I can, being available and showing up for my friends in the ways that I can, usually via FaceTime or
Mhm.
just making myself available. But those are the things that have been nourishing me. Also, I'm in a book club now, which has been really great. So we're working through a few things. We meet every week, and that's been really nice.
Absolutely. I love it because it's like I said, it's a trying time. So anything that that people can do to really just embrace the time that they're in. And I
Mm-hmm.
hope, with your loved ones, you get to reconnect with them soon whenever you finish filming. So I'm very excited to see this new season. I can't wait to see what's to come. Of course, hear the vocals because they're always absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for this time. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.